Big news out of Western Kentucky, literally with the announcement of a miles-long discovery at Mammoth Cave. National Park officials say explorers have added 6 more miles to the cave's length.
Big news has emerged from Western Kentucky with the revelation of a discovery deep beneath Mammoth Cave. Something extraordinary has surfaced in the rolling hills, baffling even the most seasoned scientists. Hidden beneath farmland and forests lies a phenomenon that seems to defy geology, biology, and even physics itself. The story begins in the Appalachian foothills, where a routine survey for mineral deposits picked up strange fluctuations that appeared almost intentional, as if the Earth itself was humming with purpose. At first dismissed as equipment malfunction, the truth soon revealed itself. Excavations uncovered a vast subterranean chamber unlike anything ever recorded. Its walls shimmered, not with ordinary minerals, but with a faint glow that pulsed like a living heartbeat. The structure appeared crystalline, arranged in deliberate patterns as though sculpted by an intelligence far older than human civilization. Even stranger, the glow intensified when people entered, as if the chamber was aware of their presence. The geometry bent logic itself. Corridors seemed infinite, looping back into themselves. Compasses spun wildly. GPS signals collapsed. Surveyors reported losing all sense of direction. Instruments behaved as though the chamber existed outside Earth's magnetic field. And then there was the resonance, a low, steady hum emanating from the walls. Scientists measured frequencies beyond the human range. Harmonics no natural geological process could explain. Samples scraped from the walls disintegrated into dust once removed, losing their glow and energy, as though their stability depended on remaining within the whole system. The implication was chilling. This chamber was not merely hollow space, but a living environment sustained by forces unknown. Explorers described strange experiences inside. Echoes of footsteps overlapped into rhythmic patterns, almost like a language. Shadows detached themselves from their owners, lingering unnaturally. Geometric shapes flickered in the air, captured faintly on camera. Some dismissed these as hallucinations, but recordings suggest otherwise. What disturbed researchers most was how the chamber seemed to respond to emotion. Calm states softened its resonance into almost musical harmonies, while fear and anxiety made the hum rise into discordant waves that rattled nerves and equipment alike. Instruments confirmed shifts in frequency that mirrored human states of mind. It was as if the chamber tuned itself to consciousness. Debate raged across disciplines. Was this a new category of natural feedback system, or evidence of ancient technology designed to interact with living beings? Either answer would rewrite our understanding of reality. For some, the chamber suggests that life and intelligence may not be confined to organic organisms. Instead, consciousness could emerge from structures of stone, crystal, and energy under the right conditions. Standing inside, many describe a sacred feeling as if they were inside a living cathedral built by the Earth itself. Radar revealed the chamber was only one node in a vast network of interconnected passageways stretching for miles, branching like roots beneath Kentucky. The scale suggests function. Some believe it to be a natural resonator, channeling energy through the Earth. Others whisper of lost technology, perhaps designed to influence weather, seismic activity, or even human thought. Time itself behaves strangely within the chamber. Watches skip forward or lag. Hours feel like minutes. Some explorers report sudden flashes of insight, resurfacing memories, even visions of luminous cities and energy-made beings. Neurologists monitoring brain activity found synchronization between brainwaves and the chamber's as if thought itself resonated with the crystalline walls. The implications are staggering. Is the chamber a geological fluke or a relic of intelligence predating human history? Could it be a transmitter, part of a hidden global network humming beneath our feet? Or is it something more profound, a natural doorway where matter, energy, and mind converge? Even now, its secrets remain hidden. Each discovery raises more questions than answers. The chamber refuses classification, mocking the limits of human knowledge. Kentucky, once seen as ordinary farmland and hills, now stands at the center of one of the greatest mysteries of our age. Beneath the soil, something ancient hums, it glows, it resonates, it listens, and though scientists probe its depths, the chamber keeps its silence. Perhaps it is waiting for us to understand, or perhaps it is reminding us that the world still holds wonders beyond imagination. If you found this story fascinating, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think lies beneath Kentucky's hills? Ancient intelligence, hidden technology, or a force of nature beyond comprehension? Something extraordinary has emerged from beneath the rolling hills of Kentucky, a place long celebrated for its caves, bourbon, and horse farms. But deep below the surface lies a mystery so strange it unsettles the very foundations of science. What began as a routine survey has turned into one of the most baffling enigmas of our time: a subterranean chamber that seems to defy geology, physics, and even the limits of human imagination. It all started when a group of researchers, equipped with the latest instruments, detected unusual vibrations beneath the Appalachian foothills. At first, the data appeared corrupted rhythms, repeating pulses, fluctuations that made no sense. But as the investigation deepened, the truth came into focus. These were not errors. The earth itself seemed to be humming with intent. Excavations were launched, and what they uncovered shocked everyone. Instead of ordinary layers of limestone and shale, workers broke into a vast underground chamber unlike anything in the records of geology. The walls glowed faintly, pulsing as though alive. Not the sparkle of minerals, but a steady heartbeat of light, radiating through crystalline lattice that appeared carved into deliberate, intelligent patterns. The deeper they went, the stranger it became. Researchers quickly realized this was no ordinary cave. Compasses refused to work, GPS devices failed, and survey maps contradicted themselves. Explorers would walk in one direction, only to find themselves circling back without explanation. The geometry bent logic, with arches and vaults creating illusions of endless corridors. Some even claimed the space itself shifted, expanding and contracting like a living organism. But the most unsettling aspect was the resonance. A low hum vibrated through the chamber, not from machines or wind, but from the walls themselves. Instruments detected frequencies outside the range of human hearing, woven together in patterns too complex to be natural. The sound was not noise, it was structured, almost musical. Some acoustic experts compared it to language, others to coded transmissions. Whatever it was, it had purpose. Samples scraped from the glowing walls quickly disintegrated in laboratories. Within moments, they lost their luminescence and reduced to ordinary dust, as if their properties depended on being part of the whole. It was as though the chamber resisted being taken apart, refusing to share its secrets outside its domain. Explorers began reporting strange psychological effects. Shadows moved independently of their sources. Footsteps echoed long after they should have faded, arranging themselves into rhythmic patterns like chants. Shapes of light flickered at the edge of vision, forming and dissolving as if reality itself was unstable. Even hardened scientists admitted to feelings of awe, fear, and profound wonder, describing the space as a cathedral alive with intelligence. What disturbed researchers most was how the chamber seemed to react to human emotion. Calm explorers reported the hum shifting into soothing harmonics, resonances like music. But in moments of stress or panic, the tones grew harsh, discordant, rattling nerves, and causing equipment to malfunction. For the first time in history, scientists were faced with a geological formation that appeared to be aware, tuned directly to consciousness itself. The implications are staggering. If natural, the chamber represents an undiscovered phenomenon, where matter, energy, and perception merge into a single system. If artificial, then it is evidence of an intelligence predating human history, capable of manipulating stone, light, and vibration on a scale far beyond us. Either answer changes everything. Ground-penetrating radar revealed that the chamber is only the beginning. It connects to a vast network of crystalline tunnels stretching for miles. weaving beneath Kentucky like the roots of some colossal tree. These passages branch in intricate, almost mathematical patterns, too precise to be random. Some propose the network functions as a resonator, channeling energy across the earth. Others believe it is a relic of ancient technology, once used for communication, power, or even the manipulation of consciousness itself. Reports from inside the chamber grew stranger still. Time itself seemed to lose meaning. Watches slowed or jumped forward. Explorers felt they had been inside for minutes only to find hours had passed. Some spoke of sudden insights, complex ideas arriving fully formed in their minds, then vanishing the moment they left. Neurologists, studying volunteers, found their brainwaves synchronized with the chamber's resonance. As though the human mind and the crystal lattice were playing in harmony, dreams became another puzzle. Those who entered reported vivid visions during sleep, cities of light, beings made of energy, vast landscapes under skies filled with shifting auroras. Strangely, many of these dreams matched across individuals who had never spoken to one another. Deep beneath the rolling hills of Kentucky, a place already famous for Mammoth Cave, the largest cave system on Earth, something far stranger than anyone ever imagined has been discovered. At first glance, it looks like just another cavern, but those who've ventured inside describe an experience that seems to defy not only science, but reality itself. The story begins with what seemed like a routine geological survey. Researchers were mapping the subterranean chambers, measuring mineral deposits, and checking for seismic activity. But then, something unusual appeared on their instruments. Vibrations, not random, chaotic tremors, but rhythmic pulses, almost like a heartbeat, a pattern that seemed intentional. At first, scientists dismissed it as faulty equipment, but the more they tested, the more undeniable it became. Something was humming deep below Kentucky, and when they followed the signal, they stumbled into a discovery that has baffled the world ever since. What they found was not just a hollow chamber of rock. The walls shimmered with a faint glow, almost crystalline, as if made of minerals unknown to science. But here's the strange part. The glow wasn't constant. It pulsed. It reacted. When explorers walked closer, the light grew stronger, as though the chamber was aware of them. Then came the sound, a low hum, resonant, powerful, yet strangely soothing. The longer they listened, the more it seemed to harmonize with their own bodies, their heartbeats, even their brainwaves. Some explorers reported feeling calm, at peace. Others, however, felt intense fear, as though the cave itself was probing. Their emotions and the strangeness didn't stop there. Compasses spun wildly. GPS devices failed. Time itself seemed unreliable. Watches skipped forward, then back. Minutes stretched into hours, and hours passed in what felt like moments. Those who entered came back changed, shaken, unsure of what they had experienced. Scientists tried to study it. Samples scraped from the glowing walls lost their shimmer as soon as they were removed, crumbling into lifeless dust. Instruments placed inside recorded frequencies far beyond the range of human hearing. Some researchers even claimed the resonance matched patterns seen in the human brain, as if the cave was designed to interact with consciousness itself. But who, or what, could have designed such a thing? This is where the story takes a darker turn. Local legends from Native American tribes long spoke of a singing earth beneath Kentucky, a place where the ground itself spoke to those who dared enter. According to Cherokee oral traditions, the land was sacred, a gateway to the dreaming world, where spirits walked between realms. Some early settlers even reported strange lights and phantom voices near the cave, long before modern instruments confirmed anything unusual. And yet, this mystery doesn't seem confined to Kentucky. Across the world, there are whispers of similar phenomena. The glowing crystal caves of Mexico. The endless humming sounds reported in Taos, New Mexico, and Bristol, England. The strange magnetic anomalies beneath the Great Pyramid of Giza. Could these be connected? Could there be an entire network of resonant chambers hidden beneath the earth, linked together like some vast, ancient system? Of course, theories have exploded. Some believe the chamber is a natural superconductor, a geological formation that channels energy in ways we barely understand. Others suggest it's far from natural at all, that it's the work of an ancient civilization, one that knew how to shape stone and crystal into living technology. And then there are the more radical theories, that the cave is a communication device, a transmitter not for radio waves, but for consciousness. That the hum is not random, but language, a message waiting to be decoded. Some have even gone as far as to say the cave is alive, an intelligence of the earth itself, watching us, responding to us, maybe even guiding us. What unsettles researchers most is the way the chamber reacts to human emotion. Calm explorers report soft harmonies, almost like a lullaby. But those who entered with fear, anger, or anxiety described the hum rising into a discordant roar that rattled their bones. Could the cave be amplifying our states of mind? Or is it judging us, testing us, like some ancient guardian? The deeper question is this: why now? The cave has likely existed for millions of years. So why is it only being uncovered, only revealing itself in our time? Some believe humanity is being prepared, that the chamber is part of a greater awakening, a reminder that the earth is not just rock and soil, but something far more mysterious. Yet for all the fascination, the cave also inspires dread. Researchers whisper of shadows moving without sources, of geometric shapes flickering in the air, captured faintly on camera. One explorer claimed he saw an entire city of light within the chamber, a vision of towers and beings made of pure energy. Another said he lost hours of his life, stepping into the cave at noon and emerging at dusk, with no memory of what happened inside. Whether these are hallucinations, effects of infrasound, or genuine glimpses of another reality remains unknown. But what can't be denied is this: the Kentucky Chamber refuses to fit into the categories of modern science. It bends the rules of physics, geology, and perhaps even time itself. And so the questions remain. Is it a natural wonder, a freak of geology that just happens to resonate with our minds? Is it the work of an ancient intelligence, long forgotten but still pulsing beneath the earth? Or is it something far greater, a window into the hidden consciousness of the planet itself? Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain: the cave is not just an empty space. It hums, it glows, it responds, and as explorers push deeper into its heart, they are forced to confront not only the mysteries of the earth, but the mysteries within themselves. So the next time you look out across the quiet hills of Kentucky, remember this: beneath that soil, beneath the roots and rivers and rock, something ancient is waiting. It has been here longer than us. It may outlast us. And whether we are ready or not, it is listening. Then came the hum, a low, steady vibration that could be felt more than heard. It rattled through bones, reverberated in the chest, and seemed to synchronize with the rhythm of the human body. At times, it even matched heartbeats. What terrified explorers was how the hum changed depending on their mood. When they were calm, the hum was soft, melodic, almost like a choir beneath the earth. But when fear set in, when panic began to rise, the hum grew darker, harsher, like the cave was feeding on their emotions, or reflecting them. Perhaps the most chilling phenomenon reported inside the chamber is time distortion. Multiple explorers emerged confused, swearing they had only been inside for 30 minutes, only to discover entire afternoons had passed. Watches malfunctioned, batteries drained instantly, and digital devices failed without explanation. One researcher left a recorder inside overnight. When the audio was analyzed, the tape didn't play normally. It warped. Voices were faintly heard in the static whispers that no one on the team remembered speaking. Was this simply a side effect of infrasound, or had the cave recorded something else entirely? Something that wasn't human long before science